Top of the morning, everyone. It is January the 9th. Touchstones reading from A Child of God and a Recovering Alcoholic Addict. You know. Hey, let's have a moment of silence for those still out there in pain and suffering, please. Thank you. Fear is an emotion indispensable for survival. It's Hannah Arendt. I think that's how you pronounce that. Arendt. We men and women face fear many times in life. Sometimes it's an inner voice warning us of danger. Some fears remain from the paranoia caused by our former abuses and excesses. In recovery, we feel many new emotions and we're afraid because we don't understand them. Any normal feeling can seem abnormal and frightening to a man or woman who is feeling it for the first few times. We may think it is manly to be afraid, so we become afraid of fear. At these times, we need to turn to our higher power for guidance. We have friends we can talk to. When we simply say, I am afraid, to a trusted friend, the fear may vanish. Sometimes it's not that easy, and we have to talk in detail about our fear. In the end, when we submit our lives to the care of our higher power, we know that whatever happens, nothing can separate us from the love of God. Amen. In my fear, help me remember the comfort of my closeness to my higher power and my loved ones. I can reach out and I am never alone. Excellent reading. You know, when I was drinking and drugging, I didn't have really emotions. I didn't feel because I was so numb to the drug and of my choice and the alcohol. I couldn't feel. You know, I was drinking away my feelings. And that's what this talks about. It's the emotions. So when I recovered for the second time, I was definitely scared because I was feeling all these emotions, I think, for the first time in 40 years. I didn't know what to do. I was scared to death. So having God in my life and the AA program helped me to deal with these emotions for the first time, and from there on out until now. And God and AA and NA is going to help me do it the rest of my life, because sometimes I suck at my when I'm feeling something. You know, I just suck at it, and I'm trying to get better. Some things I've gotten a lot better with. So don't be afraid to feel. I guess I would say, because it's an amazing feeling, if you know what I mean. Sometimes it's not amazing, but it makes you stronger and better the next time. And then down here at the bottom where it says, talk to people in great detail. You know, when I go to the meetings, inside, you know, AA meetings, it helps me. It just talk about it, where it says sometimes it's not easy and we have to talk in detail about our fear. My biggest fear right now is going back out drinking and drugging. That's the only fear I have. And I know God has me as long as I stay close to Him, but I fear that. I have dreams about it. But inside the walls of AA, I can talk about that fear, and it takes a burden off my shoulders. Absolutely a miracle. And then nothing can separate us from God. So you have to stay close to God. I have to stay close to God to keep my keep my happiness and peacefulness, number one, and then it takes away the fear of anything else, having that first drink or drug. So, and I used to be afraid to pick up the phone. It was 10,000 pounds, you know. I wouldn't answer the call. I'm answering more calls now, and I'm picking up the phone more. So I'm starting to able to open up like a budding flower, let's call it. So yeah, it's amazing, and it would not ever happen if it wasn't for the grace of God, bar none. I love y'all very much. I hope you have a safe and blessed day. Peace.